Hi, everybody. Welcome to Kastor's Corner. I'm your host, Khalil, here on our live toy of the day. So happy to have you guys here today. So what do we got for you tonight? We are digging into Transformers. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the light. I think it has to do with the focus. Let's see if I can back up a little bit. Let's see if that works. So we are looking at Transformers, and more specifically, we're looking at one of the new deluxe figures from Wave 2 of Kingdom. It is Huffer. Now, for some reason, which I don't know, I don't really remember Huffer as part of the team for whatever reason. And but he is, I don't know, I want to say he feels different than the other Autobots. We got a lot of reds and blues and grays in the Autobot teams. He stands out just because he's such a different color. He's purple. We got purple and orange and kind of bright, and he's supposed to be able to tow things. So he's one of like the construction vehicles. Really fits in with the 80s vibe. And I don't remember having him as a kid, as a toy. But and I was so on whether or not I was going to order him for sure with Kingdom. But again, friends talk me into things, and I'm dropping things because it's a review. The rails don't hold on as well as I would like them to. I wish they were 2 connection points. So Huffer here can tow. I don't know if I have it. It's buried. This, you can go to the website castorscorner.com to see a full gallery, and you can see that he can actually tow Optimus's trailer. So, but to do that, you have to take off the rails in the back. So Huffer, smaller, but still a cool bot nonetheless. So the 2 rails on the side actually turn out to be a blaster for him. So you can put the 2 halves together. And there you got his blaster. You take off this back panel, and that becomes his shield with claws on it. And then you can see the connection point for Prime's trailer. I'm going to assume Rodimus's trailer. Well, maybe not Rodimus' tail. Depends on the connection point for Rodimus coming out later this year. But he still looks like a pretty cool truck. Very, very Tonka truck-esque. With the orange and the bright colors. So he's a pretty simple transformation. I didn't use any directions. I didn't need it for this one. So we'll come in a little bit closer so you can see. So you fold out the legs in the back, flip these back that way, and now you've got your legs. The arms fold out or fold down like that to disconnect them. Pop open the back, lean them forward, move in the wheels. The wheels, I have had the wheels pop off, which is fine. It's not a big deal. The arms flip up into the shoulder pockets, fold him back in, fold that back down, and you have got a little Huffer there. He's a pretty cool bot, I have to admit. Now, couple drawbacks. One, I will say this as a course cautionary tale. So you can put the in his hand, you can put the shield in his hand. It doesn't hold on as well. It's better connection point on his arm. So like that. So there we go with him. So I will say we had 2 problems. One, the photos on the website castorscorner.com show some imperfections in the paint. I'm really surprised how much the naked eye doesn't pick up when you look at paint imperfections. There is a missing piece of paint up here in the corner. I really don't think I would have noticed for a very long time if I wasn't doing editing on the photos. And number 2, this is our second Huffer. We got him, I want to say 2 weeks ago, but he came with 2 right shoulders. 2 right shoulders. So he couldn't he could transform, but the connection points here and there don't match up when you've got two bad shoulders or two of the same shoulders. So we waited until we found him in the store. Thank you to our friend Ben, who might be watching. He found it for us, and we picked it up. So we were able to swap that out for the damaged one, and there we go. I like that they were in different scales. He is much smaller than the leader class. He's much smaller than Prime, who's back there cheering on our Civil Warrior back there, which got announced today, technically. And so I like having all the Autobots in different scales. It's a lot of fun with it. Along with him in Wave 2, we have a bone weaponizer. I don't remember his name. It's a Triceratops Air Razor, which we'll look at later in the week. But of Wave 2, Air Razor is pretty good, but I'm going to say he's my favorite of Wave 2, and he's the one I wanted the least. I was really going to skip him. I'm really happy I didn't end up skipping him. He's a really fun bot. He's really just really cool. Good articulation, good paint job, really nice sculpting, very, very squared off head like our G1 counterparts. Like, I think they hit all the marks to make him a lot of fun. And I think in the 80s, he probably was one of the little mini bots. To have him a little bit bigger, I think really adds to the character and adds to the lineup of Autobot team. So yeah, so you could check this out. Close-up shots of him as well as him carting around the trailer on castorscorner.com. Follow us. We are at Kastor's Corner on all social media. This week on the podcast, our friend Jay Hernandez is on. There's a really good interview talking about collecting and what the current state of the collecting world is like. We're recording 2, 3, or 4, I don't know how many podcasts this weekend. So we'll be able to announce some of those once those are in the can and we're ready to go and we'll schedule those out. You can find that on Apple Podcasts. But again, check out a full gallery, and to find all that information, you go to castorscorner.com. And if you could hit the subscribe button below, we really appreciate all the support. The more people that subscribe, the more cool things we get to do, and we get to take you along for the ride. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow night with another review. Maybe Transformers, maybe if something else comes in. We've got a few things coming in the mail. We're excited to show off. So we'll see. We'll see what happens to show up tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow on the Toy of the Day.